One of the top things that I hear sign makers say is that they don't do outdoor signs because it's too risky to put their art in an outdoor environment against the elements. And while that might be just a matter of choice, sometimes it just requires a little extra education in order to be able to say yes to a client instead of saying no. So here's a couple things that I do in order to be able to offer outdoor signs, protect them, and educate my clients. First, I've said this word a couple times, educate. Educate yourself with the proper materials that should be used, and also educate your client on what they can expect. One of the main things that I do in this process is tell them that while my products could be weather resistant, they're not weatherproof, as rarely anything is. You can't predict acts of nature, and no product can offer a 100% guarantee against Hail Mary hurricane that comes stumbling through your town. So make sure that you do clarify that you do the best you can to make it weather resistant. It always usually needs a little upkeep, but it can be possible. Next, if you have dimensional elements that need to be glued down, there's a couple different methods that I use to do that. First, I typically turn to 3M, which can be pricey, but has shown me to be the best for being weather resistant and UV resistant as well. If I need something that is in a pinch or a little bit more budget friendly, I use a combination of wood glue and CA glue, as a CA glue would provide an extra bond to that wood glue while it is curing over time. Things like epoxy don't typically last in the weather, so you want to avoid that, and you honestly just want to make sure that you read all the labels on the products you buy so that you make sure that it will be best for the item that you are making. And lastly, I provide a top coat varnish on my final piece so that it has final extra protection from those outdoor elements that this might face. My go-to product for this is Total Boat's Clear Gloss Halcyon Varnish. A little bit goes a long way. I just put a little bit in a cup and use a paintbrush to put it completely over my wood signs when I use that. It actually dries super fast even when you are liberally applying it, and after about an hour you can put another coat on if you want to. Usually with my outdoor signs I do 2 coats. You don't have to sand in between, which is amazing as well. When you put it on, it might be a little like milky white, but it dries completely clear. As you can see, has a nice sheen and a nice gloss to it. And once this side is completely dry, I'm going to flip it over and just put another coat on that back side too. So don't be intimidated by those outdoor signs. There's plenty out there that can get you through it once you know what you're looking for. Let me know if you have any questions.